Hey, what's cracking, people? Yo, it's me, Jake, your friendly neighborhood NJRTC cadet here. He's also that guy who kind of looks like the person from the Lorax who sells you those Thneeds. Huh. Well, anyways, today I have a little story I wanted to share with you guys. So come on, gather around. Let me share my knowledge with you people. All right, guys. So let me set up the scene, give you the quick rundown real quick. So it's freshman me. Uh, and at the beginning of the year, I decided to join one of the NJRTC drill teams here at the school offered by the program. Yo, what's a drill team, you're asking? I got you, fam. It's just a bunch of cadets that gather together after school, learn some military drill, and go to some competitions throughout the year. I joined unarmed because that's the only one available to freshmen, and the only one you could first join when you first joined the program. So yeah, man, we were doing drill. I got yelled at a lot, surprising absolutely nobody, and we had a pretty good season. Season went from August till January. And after every drill season, about April, the whole unit decides to host the commander tryouts to, you know, get the change of command, get the old guys out, the new guys in. And since these commander tryouts are right around the corner, my freshman mind was thinking, hey man, this would look pretty good on my transcript if I decided to lead this thing. Dude. Yeah, and that's the whole goal with JROTC programs around the country. It's to make a student-run program to give kids experience and leadership training that they can take into the real world. So yeah, that's a great idea. Let's give a bunch of 14 to 18-year-olds control over a ton of people and thousands of dollars of the program money. What's going to go wrong? Just get me straight. For one, I'm not trying to trash talk JRTC programs. They're great programs. They give you great experience. I'm just saying there's a lot of problems that come with giving not fully developed kids a lot of power and control in a program. And this entire time before the tryouts are happening, my freshman mind's going wild with ideas, with ways I'm going to handle this. The only problem is they never really gave me a date to go off of, so I don't really know when I'm supposed to have this ready. And it doesn't sound like it's going to happen for a while. And so one day, I was having a pretty good day. I'm sitting in my NJRTC class. I'm having a good time, seeing my friends. And then suddenly the CO and our chief walk in. Hey guys, yeah, unarmed commander tryouts are tomorrow. And that's it. They give me 24-hour notice for a tryout. I don't remember my commander telling this. He didn't give me any details. I mean, I just love how responsible high school students are, man. You cannot deny it. So I have like 24 hours to create this entire full-blown 2 to 3 minute routine, and no heads up from my commander. I was really irritated at him. So in my classes, I'm trying to write stuff down. I'm stressing the whole day. My dad offers to help me. Dude, I'm just sitting here making this full-blown routine. I'm writing the drill orders. I'm writing everything I need to do, all these different commands. I'm like, heck yeah, I got this. I wish I would have been more notified ahead of time so I could have prepared it more, but I got this. So the next day comes around. I've spent this whole time, I've typed up this entire routine. I'm sitting here memorizing it. And it's after school. And I'm chilling in the NJRTC room. And our chief and our CO and like 5 other people walk in. And they're just saying, oh, if you guys are ready to try out for unarmed, raise your hand. I'm the only one. And that doesn't make things any better or any easier. So I walk out. I'm nervous, kind of excited. So we're all sitting here in the hallway. A ton of people. And they all have clipboards and they're just staring at me. Okay, this is kind of uncomfortable. So we're walking down and this is a full-on panel interview. They're asking me questions about like moral scenarios. They're asking me different drill questions. I wasn't prepared for this. I'm looking at my commander like, are you serious? You didn't tell me any of this? Are you kidding me, dude? So they're asking me a bunch of questions, like I said, trying to ask if I can differentiate between the 2 different types of the unarmed drill, like regulation and exhibition, which are 2 wildly different things. And I'm just sitting here and I'm really irritated and upset and I'm nervous and everybody can see it. And we're getting down to the drill pad and I'm saying to myself, I'm like, okay, I have my regulation routine totally ready. This might be my saving grace. I pray it is. Let's get going. So we're setting up the boundaries for my drill pad. I'm getting ready, going through everything in my head as we're getting ready to go. And my chief comes up and he says, all right, Carpenter, you ready to show us your exhibition routine? And I was like, wait a minute. Oh no, I said, oh no, chief, you mean the regulation routine? He said, what? No, it's an exhibition routine. You ready to go show it? And that about threw me over the edge. I had spent all this time panicking, freaking out, only to create the wrong thing and absolutely have no material for me to go off of. And I was super, super irritated at my commander. And I went up to my commander and I said, "Yo, dude, you told me to make a regulation routine. Did you misspeak?" I mean, he said, "No, I told you to create an exhibition routine. I told you back in January." So you're going to tell somebody one thing 3 months ago and never say it again and then expect them to have it perfectly when they show up. And after all this, I went up to my chief and I said, "Chief, okay, I got the wrong thing. I got it mixed up. What should I do? Should I just perform what I have, show you guys?" And he said, "I don't know. You had the wrong thing. You decide. You see what you can do." So I ended up doing the routine I had all along, the really bad regulation routine, and I was nervous, which made it even worse. Everybody was staring at me. They knew it was bad too. I got back. Everybody just was not pleased. You could see it from their faces. And then our chief just dismissed them after they made the final decision of, "Yeah, we don't like this." But after everybody leaves, my chief pulls me aside and he says, "Okay, I know it was bad. We all know it was bad, but I'll give you 2 weeks to totally overhaul everything you did, come up with the right routine, and we'll see it again and we'll totally judge you again." And I was super ecstatic. I was so excited. I was like, "Okay, thank you, Chief. I will do it. It will be amazing. I will impress you. I promise. Thank you." And even though I had the good news of being able to do it again and make myself up, I was still really messed up from the whole tryout. I was stressed, I was exhausted. It was just it just looked bad. It was humiliating. And that's when I really came to a realization that kind of formed who I am. And after being so aggravated with my last commander and seeing the effects of badly executed leadership, I said to myself, "I will never be a poor leader. I will always treat the people I'm leading as friends. I will always communicate with my followers to make sure that they understand and know everything that they need to. I will not purely lead out of authority, and that I will always encourage and build up my team." And the good news is, I got the position. And because of the changes and realizations I had in leadership, we were able to have a great year that year. We went to competitions, placed fairly well. I really liked all the people I was working with, and they liked me. So then when it came time to learning and practicing, they weren't practicing because I told them so. They were practicing because they wanted to further improve the routine and place higher as a unit together. And even though my initial experience of trying out for the drill commander was a total epic fail and bad in every single regard, I'm still glad I went through it, so that way it shaped me to be the person and the leader that I am still today, and it gave me the experience I needed so that way I could lead my team and we could do fairly well this year.